In this session, we will learn one more concept that is all about your assets. So the agenda will be very simple. The first thing will be concept and the second part will be problems. Why only for 300 days? Balance 65 days they have considered as government holidays. So company has provided him laptop also. We have to find out what will be taxable. Hello everyone, this is your ALsir, lecturer in Vidhyaashram First Grade College, the Temple of Excellence. So we are in the session 7 of your topic called Income Tax 1. Under Income Tax 1, we are doing income from salary. Now, under income from salary, we will do one most important problem. It is nothing but it is your question paper problem. Now, in this, almost we are done with many concepts, but in this session, we will learn one more concept that is all about your assets. If any assets given to employee by employer, what will be your calculation? Any car or any bike given to employee at concessional price, then how much amount will be taxable in the employee's hand? Each and everything we will learn in today's session. So the agenda will be very simple. The first thing will be concept and the second part will be problems. Now, in this, under concept, I'll come back later once I read out the question. Mr. Rajiv is sales officer in company. In Varanasi, he furnished the following particulars regarding his income for the previous year 2019 and 2020. Now, basic salary of 25,000 per month. Now, what is the basic salary here? Under this, basic salary is 25,000 per month. We are supposed to multiply into 12. It will come around 3 lakh per annum. Next, Dearness allowances 50% of basic salary. Now, need not to calculate this. Simple. Whatever basic salary you got 25,000. 50% of that, how much it will be? 12,500. Now, 12,500 will be considered as your Dearness allowance. Next, transport allowances rupees 1,800 per month. So, what is the transportation allowances? 1,800 per month. Now, in this, for commuting between home and office. So it is nothing but from home to office every day he transport. For that we have an allowance called transportation allowance. It is completely taxable. Then next, children's education allowance for 2 children rupees 350 per month per child. Now how many children he has? He has 2. Now out of 2, what is the limit we have? As you know, 100 rupees per child, it is exempted. Now, as per that, he spent 10,000 towards the tuition fees for his children. Now, so we are not talking about tuition fees here. We are talking about only children education allowance. Now, whatever allowance he has collected from employer, out of that, up to 100 rupees per month, 100 into 12, it will be 1,200 is exempted. Then, the company has provided him with rent-free accommodation. Remember, RFA, rent-free accommodation. Now, rent-free accommodation for which the company paid annual rent of 70,000. Whatever company paid, we will not consider here. Next, the company has provided the amenity of free lunch. They have provided free lunch, free refreshment in office, the cost of which rupees 60 and 30 per day. Lunch and other snacks they have provided. How much it is? 60 as well as 30. So, the company has provided amount of free lunch and free refreshment. These are the expenses they have. Now, per day respectively for 300 days. Why only for 300 days? Balance 65 days they have considered as government holidays like Sunday or other public holidays. Now, so what about this free lunch and this thing? What about this rent-free accommodation? Everything we will discuss in today's session. Now, we have a continuation. The company has given him laptop costing rupees 60,000 for office as well as personal use. Now, so company has provided him laptop also. We have to find out what will be taxable and how much will be taxable. We will understand. These are the concepts which are new. In the previous problems, we did not find this kind of adjustment. That's why this session will be more learning part for you people. Now, the company transferred a car, this is very important, to him for rupees 2,50,000. For example, you have joined to my company. I have a old car. It is not old, almost 2 or 3 years old. Now, I am giving this car for 2,50,000. Then, how much is taxable in your hand? Now, on 1/8/2019, this car was purchased by company for rupees 5 lakh. At what price it was purchased by company for 5 lakh? At what price it is giving to you? It is giving to you at rupees 2,50,000. Then on 1/7/2017, almost when it was purchased, 2017. Now what is the date? 2019. So almost it is 2 years old. Now, once if it is done, the company contributed 15% of his salary and Dearness allowance to his recognized provident fund. Now, see, RPF, recognized provident fund means we call it as RPF. Now, as per our concept, so RPF, how much is exempted? Yes, RPF up to 12% of salary plus DA is exempted. But how much the employer has contributed here? Employer has contributed 15% of his salary. Now, he has contributed 15% of his salary means how much extra he has contributed? Yes, he has contributed 3% extra. So, that 3% we have to calculate for taxable salary. Then, and interest credited to this at 10%. Very important. Every problem we used to get only 9.5%. But in this we got how much? 10%. Now, as I told you in the concept class, your contribution up to what percentage exemption? Up to 12%. Interest on RPF, up to what percent it is exempted? Up to 9.5% it is exempted. Now, as per this calculation, we have 10%. Means, normally it is 9.5, but here it is 10%, 5.5% more. You are supposed to pay tax only for that extra 0.5%. How to calculate? We'll do that. Next, that one is done. Next, was rupees 60,000. Whatever 10% interest they have given, the value of the 10% interest is 60,000. Without this interest value, we cannot do calculation. Now, next, he receives arrears of salary untaxed related to previous year. Now, what is arrears of salary? Very simple. Like, last year you worked for all 12 months, but last 2 months like November or December, or else we can call it as Jan and February, the company did not pay you salary. Why? Because company was under loss. Now, this year they are telling that whatever salary you did not get in the last 2 months, Jan and February, now we are giving. Why? Because company is in profit. Now, whatever salary you have received of your past work or previous year, that we call it as arrears of salary. Clear? Yes. Now, if you have not received your salary in the previous year, means have you paid tax for that? Answer is no. You have not paid tax for that. That's why you will be paying now, which are untaxed, which were untaxed, but you are paying now. Related to previous year, 2018. So it is amount rupees 40,000. 40,000 worth of your salary. You have not paid tax. Now you are paying tax. Any doubt? No doubt. Now, compute his taxable income from salary for the assessment year. These are the informations you have. Almost most of the complicated adjustments are included, so that if you can work out this, means you can work out any number of problem. In this, we don't have anything about HRA, so we have a rest of the adjustments. So this will be your answer. I'll go to answer directly. Wherever I need it, I'll go back to your concept sheet and I'll explain you. Now, your basic salary. What is your basic salary? It is 25,000 per month. I'll go back to your question. Your basic salary is how much? It is 25,000 per month. So it will be 25,000 they have given. Now, so very simple. 25,000 multiplied with 12, you will get around 3 lakh. 3 lakh is your basic salary. Now, next one is your dearness allowance. I'll go back to your problem. So, dearness allowance 50% on the basis of salary. Now, so directly we can calculate. Your salary is 3 lakh. 50% of 3 lakh, how much? 3 lakh multiplied with 50%. You got 1,50,000. Clear? Yes. Next. You have done with that. Next, transportation allowance. How much it is given? Now, first point we completed. Second, we completed transportation 1,800 per month. Now, this will be 1,800 multiplied with 12. So, how much you will get? You will get around 18,000 and 21,600. So, these three we completed. Up to this, any doubt? No doubt. Next. So, we have done with this. Now, children education allowance. I'll go back. So, children education allowance for 2 children, rupees 350 per month per child. So, he spent rupees 10,000. Whatever he spent, we don't want. Whatever allowances he collected, that we need. How much he collected? 350 per month per child he has collected. But what is the exemption? 100 per month per child is your exemption. Now, very simple calculation. Now, 350 per month per child. So, how many months we have? 12. How many children we have? 2. So, this will be your calculation. 350 into 2, 700. 700 into 12, it will be 8,400. Any doubt up to this? No. What is the exemption we have? So, we have up to 100 per child per month is exempted. Now, 100 for 12 months for 2 children, it will be 2,400 minus it will be 6,000 taxable. Any doubt in this? Hopefully, no doubt. Now, 8,400 minus 2,400, you will get around 6,000 worth. It is called as taxable. Now, 6,000 will be taken under outer column. Next, once you done with this, we'll go for the next one. The next one will be rent-free accommodation. Now, rent-free accommodation, how do we calculate? Now, under rent-free accommodation, as I told you, if the population is more than 10 lakh, then it will be 7.5% of your salary. If your population is more than 10 and below 25, then it will be 10% of your salary. Then, if the population is more than 25 lakh, then it will be 15% of your salary. Now, as per this, we have taken 15%. Why? Because, again, I'll go back to your question. Now, the company has provided him rent-free accommodation for which the company paid annual rent of 70,000. Now, so in this, nowhere they have mentioned it is the population is about 25 lakh. But still, how to consider? Now, if they have not mentioned anything means we need to assume that the population is above 25. And moreover, Rajiv is a sales officer at a company in Varanasi. Varanasi means you can expect more than 25 lakh population. Sometimes, some places they will give you, you are not aware of that particular place, then no need to take any tension. Just make a note. It is assumed that the population is about 25 lakh. So, directly you can go for 25 lakh and above, means 15% slab. As per this, you have gone for 15% slab. Now, for salary purpose means which are the things you are considering? Now, whatever basic salary, Dearness allowance, medical allowances, any children education allowance, hostel, marriage, medical, all the allowances excluding perquisites. Remember, perquisites we will not consider. Perquisites means like servant, gardener, whatever benefits given, we will not consider. Clear? Yes. Now, for this, we have considered your salary of 3 lakh. Then, your 1,50,000 of your Dearness allowances. Why we have considered means it is calculated with adjustment. Then, your 21,600 of your transport allowance. Your 6,000 worth of rupees, your children education allowance. Now, we should consider basic DA plus allowances. Remember, add everything, you will get around 3 lakh plus 150, 4 lakh 50, plus 6,000, 4 lakh 56, plus 21, 4 lakh 77, 600. Now, 4 lakh 77, 600, on that you calculate 15%. Clear? Yes. Now, so whatever calculated like 4 lakh, so 77, 600. On that, you should calculate 15%. Now, if you calculate 15% on this, how much you will get? So, if you calculate, you will get around 71,400 something. Now, but whatever rent paid by employer, we have to check that. I'll go back. As per your question, the company has provided an annual rent paid by employer is 70,000. Now, if you go as per calculation, you will get around 71,400 some change. I have not taken exactly, approximate I have taken. Now, whatever rent paid by employer, it is 70,000. Whichever is less, 70,000 is less. We should consider 70,000 as your part of rent-free accommodation. Now, your rent-free accommodation is 70,000. Any doubt up to this? Hopefully, there is no doubt up to this. Next, continuation. Free lunch they have provided. It is all their perquisites or allowances. If it is paid by cash, it will be allowances. If paid by food or benefit, then we call it as perquisites. Now, in this, they have provided with free lunch. Now, how much they have provided? See, the company has provided amenity of free lunch and free refreshment. Now, in office, the cost of which 60. What is the cost of the lunch? 60. What is the refreshment? It is 30. Remember, I'll go back to your concept class. Now, free lunch, free refreshment, free lunch as well as free refreshment. Now, in this, up to 50 rupees per person per day exempted. Remember, up to 50 rupees per person per day exempted. Now, in case of refreshment, it is always exempted. Any doubt? Remember, if they have given 60, 60 minus 50, only 10 rupees taxable. If the food expense is 80, now 80 minus 50, only 30 rupees will be taxable. Clear? Yes, good. Now, So this is done. Now I'll go to next. Out of this, the company has provided him with rent-free accommodation, that is over. There is a 60 and 30. I'll go back to that. As per this, see, your food is how much? 60. How much is the exemption? 50. 60 minus 50, you will get 10. Number of days, 300. It will be 3000 will be called as taxable. If the food expense is 50 itself, 50 minus 50, your answer will be 0. But in this problem, they have given 60 rupees. Now, after this, we have done for refreshment. Refreshment always tax-free perquisites. Whatever refreshment is given or provided, we will not calculate tax for that. Now, this is done. Next, laptop. Laptop, it is given for what? Working purpose. So it is always exempted. Remember this, laptop provided to employee, even though it is used for personal or official, it is always exempted. Now, why it is personal as well as official? For example, I am the boss, you are the employee. Assumption. Let it be you are the boss, I am your employee. Now, you have given me a laptop to work at home. Now, at home, it is not guarantee that I'll do only official work in the laptop. Now, I may save my personal images also. I may check my personal email also. I may do my personal work also. Something has to be done in the WhatsApp. In the WhatsApp, I transfer to my laptop. So that is my personal. I cannot assure you that 100% I'm using for official purpose. Now, whatever laptop provided to you, always remember it is exempted. No tax on laptop provided to you. Clear? Yes. Now, laptop, it is always tax-free perquisites. Clear? Yes. Car, I'll come later because we are supposed to do adjustment for that. We have working note for car. We'll come back and we'll do in detail. Now, RPF contribution excess of over 12% of salary and DA. I'll go back to your salary and DA. What is your salary? 3 lakh. What is your DA? 1 lakh 50. Now, 3 lakh plus 1 lakh 50,000. Total how much? 4 lakh 50,000. Now, on this 12%, how much you will get? Almost you will get around 48,000. How much you will get? I'll calculate again. So it will be how much? 12%. It will be around 12, 24 and 48. 48,000. 48 plus 24. It will be 60, 72. Yeah. So you will get around 54,000. How much you will get? 54,000. Now, how much contributed by your employer? Now, so as per 12%, we got around 54,000. But if you go with your employer, the same value, 4,50,000 multiplied with 15%. How much you will get? You will get around 67,500. How much you will get? 67,500. Now, how much your employer gave you? 57,500. How much as per your exemption? As per your exemption limit, up to 54 you can give. No tax for that. If you pay more than 54, you're supposed to pay tax. Now, 67,500 minus 54, it will come around 13,500. This is taxable in your hand. So, the working note for your RPF is this. Any doubt? He has paid 15%, but the limit is only 12%. Whatever 3% given, that is taxable. Clear? Yes. Now, this is done. Interest on RPF. First time we are getting like how much it was paid. it was paid 10%. I'll go back. Your RPF was paid around 10% interest. 10%, the value is around 60,000. Now, as I told you, 10% they have paid. What is the limit? 9.5. How much extra paid? 0.5. Up to this, any doubt? No doubt. Now, how much interest paid? 60,000. How much extra paid? 0.5. Out of which 10. This will be your calculation. Clear? If 10.5 paid, then this will be 1%, this will be 10.5%. Clear? Yes. Whatever given in the question, be your denominator. Whatever difference you get if you compare with 9.5, that will be your next number. Whatever amount they have paid, that will be your calculation purpose, the major amount. Now, if you do calculation, you will get 3,000. Any doubt? Hopefully, no doubt. Clear? Yes. Now, arrears of salary. Now, not includable in salary for valuation of rent-free house. Rent-free house, we will not consider your arrears of salary. Now, so everything is done. Now, your gross salary is how much? We add everything. I'll go back. So, 3 plus 1.5 plus 21, 600, 6,000, 70 plus your 3,000, 70,000, 13,500, 3,000, 40,000 is your arrears of salary. Now, arrears of salary, remember, in rent-free accommodation, we will not consider. So, rent-free accommodation, whatever salary we have taken, we have not considered. Arrears means it is your previous year salary. We're done with everything. Your gross salary is 6,77,100. What is your exemption? Standard deduction 50,000 minus 50,000. Your final answer 6,27,100. Any doubt? No. Except we have not done this car. Except car, we have done everything. Which are the major things you learned? Laptop, it is exempted. Your food up to 50 rupees exempted. And your snacks, else refreshment, it is always exempted perk visits. Now, car, I'll go back to your question. Then we'll go to answer. As per car, car was purchased by company for 5 lakh. What is the cost? 5 lakh. 1,717 till around till now. It is around what? 1,82018. 2 years. We have to calculate depreciation. Then at what price it is given to employee? It is given to employee at the price of 2,50,000. I'll go back to your answer. Now, computation of taxable perk visits in the value of car. Now, cost of car on 1/7/2017, 5 lakh. Any doubt? No doubt. Now, 1/7 means it is in the month of what? July. July, August, September, October, November, December, Jan, Feb, March. Almost you have used for 9 months, means above 6 months. If you are used for more than 6 months, we consider complete 1 year. Now, so don't calculate depreciation as per your accountancy. In accountancy, we calculate for 9 months. Why? Because from July till March. But in income tax, anything which is more than 6 months, we consider as 1 year. If you are used for 1 month, means we consider for half year. Clear? 6 and above, 1 year. Below 6, half year. Clear? Yes. Now, in this depreciation for 1 year, what is your value? The value is 5 lakh. So, 5 lakh multiplied with 20%, it will come around 1 lakh. Any doubt? No. 5 lakh minus 1 lakh, you got 4 lakh. Now, on 4 lakh for the second year, till July it was with you. Now, what is the value? We are not supposed to calculate on 5 lakh. We should calculate on 4 lakh. This is called WDV value, written down value. Now, in this, take 4 lakh multiplied with 20%, it will come around 80,000. 4 lakh minus 80,000, it is nothing but 3 lakh 20. Now, at the time of you are receiving that vehicle, what is the WDV value? That time it was 3 lakh 20. Never do mistake like the cost is 5 lakh. You bought for 2 lakh 50,000. You saved 2 lakh 50. Tax on 2 lakh 50. This is wrong. 5 lakh until you receive how many years the car was used. You have to reduce the depreciation. I'll give you a simple example. If you are in that place, they will give you 2 years old car. Will you buy it for 5 lakh? Answer is no. The value will be less. Now, so 3 lakh 20 minus 2 lakh 50 your purchase cost, 70,000 extra. If it is outsider, he would have sold for 3 lakh 20. Because of you, you are the employee of the company. This car is sold for 2 lakh 50. You saved 70,000. Your saved means income tax department will not leave you. You are supposed to pay tax on that. Now, this is a working note. Amount received from employee in value of per visit. That is done. Now, see, your car as per working note, it is 70,000. Any doubt? No doubt. Easiest problem. Please work out. I am doing only one problem today. Why? Because the concepts are more. Please at home without seeing answer try to work out this. So if you want, I'll show you all the slides. You can take a screenshot. So this will be your problem. Continuation of your problem. And this will be your solution part. Continuation of your solution. And this will be note for your solution. So this is all about your today's session. We're done with many concepts as my request. So please go through this as well as without seeing answer, try to solve this problem.